Hi friends, my name is Narsimha and I'm studying CSC Data Science in IRE College. Today, as a part of my AAT concept videos, in the subject of programming with objects, I want to explain a topic named discuss the differences between COM and DCOM. Today, I want to explain about the differences of the COM and DCOM. First of all, what is COM? COM is an shortly known as Component Object Model and shortly updated as COM. Component Object Model was introduced by Microsoft in the year 1993. It is an interface standard designed for software components. It helps for the inter-process communication irrespective of the programming language to be used. COM is termed as a software architecture that allows systems to be built from the different software vendors. Here, in this component object model, it was introduced by Microsoft and it has an interface design of software components irrespective of the programming language, which means a Python or R or Java, anything, irrespective of the programming language, it helps for the inter-process communication. COM is termed as a software architecture that allows systems to be built from the different software vendors. Next. It is also called as a set of binary standards, which helps the creation of dynamic object. COM can also be termed as a standard for the effective communication between the components. Same as an operating system, the COM acts as an interface between the user application and the hardware, and it will raise an effective communication between the components. The benefits of using COM are it can be used with any programming language, which I have said before, irrespective of programming language, it will access to the computing device, which is capable of creating objects and pointer. The purpose of using COM is a platform independent, distributed, object-oriented system for creating binary software components that can interact. The main purpose, the main advantage of using COM is it is a platform independent, it can be distributed, and is an object-oriented system for creating binary software components that can interact. COM is a foundation technology for Microsoft's OLE, means Component Documents, and ActiveX, Internet-enabled components technologies. Down I'm showing an image which will give an proper identification of COM software architecture. Here we can see client, and at last we can see the server. Here client is linked with ideal proxy, and it is linked with COM or DCOM core and object RPC. Here we are saying about COM core, so I'm saying about COM component object model core and object RPC, and it will give an output to the ideal stub, and it will be linked to the server. Here client is posing an application, and the after the internal process developed by the COM core, it will give to an output to the server, and which will be received by software and process. Next, coming to the DCOM, distributed component object model, which is shortly abbreviated as DCOM. The distributed component object model is specifically designed for distributed applications. Before, DCOM was known as Network OLE. Here, for distributed applications, the DCOM, the distributed component object model, is used. Before, it is shortly known as Network OLE. The applications designed with COM was not able to serve the need of distributed computing. As a result, DCOM came into the picture. When we are comparing the COM and DCOM, the COM is not supported to the distributed server. So the DCOM is came into action for distributed applications. Next, this means the DCOM, distributed component object model, supports the need in which the component needs to communicate across network supported computers. The benefits of using are it provides distributed computing, it has a distributed garbage collector that enhances the CPU utilization. As we all know, in any programming language, the garbage collector is used for generating the space if the space is allotted to the object which is not in use. So here is the distributed garbage collector which will enhance the which will improve the CPU utilization. DCOM is a programming construct that allows a computer to run programs over the network on a different computer as if the program was running locally. Next, here we can see the diagram. Client is interlinked with COM runtime, security provider protocol stack, which is interlinked with DCOM network protocol, and here it is interlinked with protocol stack, security provider, and COM runtime to the component. In simple words, you can say DCOM is an extension of a COM software. Here you can see COM runtime. For distributed applications, the DCOM protocol is used, and which is same as COM software structure. Coming to the difference of the component object model and DCOM. First of all, in the first step, you can know that in first point is saying about the abbreviation, that is, COM abbreviates as component object model and DCOM is distributed component object model. Second, in COM, execution on client-side environment. While coming to the DCOM, execution on server environment. Which I said before, DCOM is mainly for distributed applications. COMs and client-side environment, which it is a favor of client. DCOM is favor of server. Installation required on the machine where COM is used. Whereas in DCOM, installation required on the same network where DCOM is being used. COM allows object reusability, whereas DCOM, it will not allow the object reusability. Next. COM is not capable of distributed objects, which I have said before, but DCOM is capable of distributed objects. While coming to the COM, it does not provide memory better utilization. While coming to DCOM, it has distributed object collector which enhances memory utilization. Which I have said before in the DCOM explanation, DCOM contains the distributed garbage collector by which it enhances the memory utilization of the CPU and it also increases the CPU performance for increasing the distributed applications. So COM does not provide memory better utilization, whereas DCOM provides it. Next. Coming to the better option of COM and DCOM. COM is a computing premise where reusable functions or the business logic of an application are bundled as a component, usually as DLL, to be invoked whenever necessary by the presentation layer of the application. COM is executed at a local level at the client's machine. As I said before, the differences, COM works on client-side environment. So here I'm saying that COM is a computing premise where reusable functions are bundled as a component, which is DLL, double linked list, means a list to be invoked whenever it is needed. COM is executed at local level. On the other hand, on the other side, DCOM, distributed component object model, runs at the server end, means it runs at the server environment, which I said before, where you pass instructions to the DCOM object and get it executed over the network. Which I have said before, DCOM is an extension of COM, and here are the differences. One, so have a look about the differences. First one says about the abbreviation, second one says the environment, third one says about the installation, fourth one says about object reusability, which is supported by the COM, whereas not supported by DCOM. Fifth point says about the capable of distributed objects, and sixth point says about the memory utilization and which enhances the CPU utilization. Once I have to give a brief summary about the COM and DCOM. Here you can see the COM. It is irrespective, it is platform independent, it is irrespective of the programming language. This is a diagram. Let's have a look. Welcome to the DCOM. is an extension of COM, which is component object model software architecture. And we can see it is mainly for distributed applications. Here we can see the differences. And thank you, friends. I hope my lecture is useful for you. And there are several queries will be arise on COM and DCOM, component object model and distributed component object model. And I am hoping that by listening to this lecture, you can get a clear idea about the COM and DCOM and the differences between the component object model and distributed component object model. Thank you, friends.